What we care about at the very root is the developers. So that means that we care about putting their stuff first. So we make for instance, like we show them the line number that caused their crash, and we power all of that. The SDK that goes in it, the actual the servers that process all those reports, all the way to this new thing called digits, where we can authenticate users just by their phone number. And we power all the infrastructure, all the technology behind it, and we get out of the way. So we don't use that information. We don't try to do anything that breaks the user's privacy. And the way we set it up is that each of the different pillars, the Crashlytics, the Twitter side, the MoPub side, they all have different privacy policies, so they don't interfere with each other.
Do you think Fabric is a new source of revenue for Twitter, and if so, how much?
It's actually interesting. Each of our pillars are actually free, with the exception of MoPub, where we call it free plus, in the sense that you actually get paid to use MoPub, our advertising platform.
But at some point, is there some type of advertising monetization that could take place with Fabric and what it's been trying to achieve?
Yeah, it's all opt-in, so it's all optional. So so if the developer says they just want Crashlytics, they can just put that in. If the developer says they just want to put in, like the ability to show tweets, they can just put that in. And if they actually want to do advertisement, then Twitter would get a small slice of that as well. But it's all complete modular and all optional.
And let's talk about user growth as well. As the head of the developer experience at Twitter, what are you doing to kind of help boost Twitter's user growth, which has been a concern for some analysts out there?
Yeah, so for us, I deal mostly on the non-consumer side of it, so in terms of developer tools. And the way that we see it is how many apps are we in, how many developers are helping, how many orgs that we're in there. So the way that we count growth there is through those metrics, which is separate than the actual Twitter consumer numbers.
Analysts say one of the challenges facing Twitter is the fact that it hasn't gone mainstream yet. For example, my mom isn't using Twitter, but she is using Facebook. What do you think Twitter needs to do to appeal to the masses?
That's one of the things that we're working hard on every day. Growth is our number one concern, and so we have teams right now just constantly trying to figure out how to make this even easier for everyone to use.
But with the features that you're offering developers, does that translate to user growth?
It does if, for instance, an app developer wants to put in the ability to share content onto Twitter, then they can use what we call the Twitter kit, and then they can allow customers or allow users to get onto Twitter through their own app without using the Twitter app itself.
Okay. Now, messaging has been seen as a source of opportunity for a lot of social media companies, Facebook buying WhatsApp, Evernote providing a messaging platform as well. Is messaging seen as a source of opportunity for Twitter from your perspective?
All communication and all social networking is a source of opportunity for us. We're working hard on solving the highest impact problems one at a time.